Today I want to talk about how to create better content. Specifically, any type of content that you have to write, whether it's a video script, a blog post, a Facebook post, Instagram post. One of the things I'm most known for, actually, is my engaging writing style. In my email copy, my Facebook posts, my coffee shop stories, my videos. Why am I so engaging? Watch this video. Hey, what's up? I'm Derek Halpern. Hey, I'm Derek Halpern, and you're watching Planet Derek, the place entrepreneurs come to get ahead in business and in life. And today I want to talk about creating better content and how to actually write that content. Now, here's the thing. I've learned a lot about writing good content. You have to do good research, tell good stories. That all makes complete sense. However, I've got a rule of thumb that has made me a much better writer. And this rule of thumb is gonna piss off pretty much anyone who has a college education, and if you're someone who considers yourself a writer, you're probably gonna be mad at my tip. But here it is. My rule of thumb is if you wanna create better content, no more commas in your sentences. Really, no more commas in sentences. Now I know this is crazy, because why would an adult who knows how to write and knows how to use commas and dashes and colons and semicolons and all this other crap, why would you limit yourself by not using commas? Well, I'll tell you why. Short sentences are easier to understand for most people. It doesn't matter if you're the smartest person in the world. A shorter sentence is easier to comprehend than a longer sentence. And when you have a rule like no more commas, you're essentially forced to use short sentences. Now, I know this is crazy. Can you really write a piece of content, a sales page, a video, with no commas? I mean, I just used a sentence right there that had 3 commas. If you were to write it out, and yeah, it's hard to do it. But the goal behind this rule of thumb is to make you open your eyes to the length of your sentences. And the shorter your sentence, the more people will read. This is actually proven. As a matter of fact, I remember reading some research where they analyzed the sentence length of some of the best-selling books in the world. And they discovered that the books that sold the best shared one thing in common. They had an average sentence length that was much shorter than other books in the same topics. Isn't that interesting? Short sentences, more book sales. I would even say that short sentences have more sales page reads too. And how do you get there? No commas. No commas in your writing. As a matter of fact, I'd like to see you try to create something without a comma in it. Now I know this is gonna get some flack here, because I've done one other video actually about writing. And this video is one of the most disliked videos on my entire YouTube channel. It's called The Big Problem with Big Words, where I talk about how, right now I'm telling you to use no commas. In that video, I talk about how you should never use big words. And I got so much crap from so many self-righteous writers that I'm not gonna dumb down my writing for idiots. It's like, okay, and that's why no one is gonna read your writing. But I know this is gonna get some flack, the whole no comma rule, but the goal, again, is to create shorter sentences, and to get there, use your commas sparingly. Now, what I want you to do is this. Take a look at something you've recently written. Maybe it was an email, an about page, a blog post. Don't take the whole thing, but just take something that you've recently put together. And experiment with writing that same thing with no commas in it. And just see how it turns out. You'll eventually find that you'll use some commas in your writing. But while you're thinking about the no comma rule, just take a look at how easy it is to read that type of content. And then leave a comment below this video, let me know what you think. If you like this video, like it. If you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.